So far, they should be pretty proud of that. There's no happy ending for the Sarasota Little Leaguers this Friday. Just one game away from a trip to Williamsport, and a team from Tennessee comes and steals their thunder. In the fifth, with the Florida team leading 1-0, disaster strike. Tennessee's Rocky McElhaney drills a solo homer over the fence in center, and this one is all tied up. And then just as quickly, disaster strikes again. The very next batter, this bolt off the bat of Greg Steisslinger. That's a homer to right center, and that one would stand as the game winner. 2-1 the final. Tennessee heads to the Little League World Series, but Sarasota manager Ben Thurston told Tony Edwards he has nothing but praise for Floyd.
First, we lost our shortstop. I think that's what hurt him. If we had had him come here with a bat, I think we'd have won the ball game.
What do you tell the kids in a situation like this?
I tell them they've done a fine job. They've come a long way, and I'm proud of them.
And he should be. Tennessee becomes the first team to beat Sarasota in 14 tournament games. 20.
Contest right up to the end. The Sarasota Stars took the early lead when Kenny Edwards doubled down the left field line to score Shad Rennick in the third inning. 1-0 Sarasota. And that's the way it stayed until the fifth, when Tennessee struck in a big way. First, it was Rocky McElhaney connecting for the tying home run off Sarasota pitcher Steve Boland. Then, moments later, Greg Steisslinger steps up and does the same thing. The back-to-back round trippers were all the kids from the Volunteer State needed to wrap up a trip to...
At a high average hitters, most of the time we do, just like we did today, we usually strike out or hit it 9 mile, and I was beginning to get a little concerned about when the 9 mile was going to come. It was getting late in the ball game, and the two kids that hit them out back-to-back have been struggling, and I couldn't pick two better kids to hit them on. I love it. That was a heck of a ball game.
I just tried to go out and throw my best, and I knew I had a one-run lead, and they had their big sticks up, and I just tried to throw the curveball over and everything to keep it low. They won't hit it nowhere.
Yesterday, the Sarasota All-Stars were celebrating their semifinal win over Georgia. Today was a different scene on the Sarasota side as these kids learned one of sport's tough lessons. For every winner, there has to be a loser, but they'll have other chances. Today, the boys from Morristown, Tennessee found their place in the sun in Gulfport. Steve Dady, Pulse 13 Sports.
In the finals of the Southern Regional. Bob Stone covered the game.
Sarasota took a 1-0 lead in the third inning. Third baseman Shad Rennick drew a walk and went to second on a wild pitch. Second baseman Kenny Edwards smacked a double to left to score Rennick with the first run of the ball game. Sarasota pitcher Steve Boland held the Morristown Tennessee Americans to only 4 hits through the fourth, but in the bottom of the fifth, with 2 out, the wheels came off. Catcher Rocky McElhaney caught a Boland fastball, took it over the center field fence to tie the game at 1 apiece. No sooner had he received congratulations, left fielder Greg Steisslinger wrapped another round tripper. This one clearing the right center wall by some 10 feet.
A good pitching and our long ball is what got us here. That's been our forte from the start. And occasionally we'll get a hold of 1 or 2, and that's just have to take us everywhere we go.
The Morristown Tennessee Americans, they're going to Williamsport. Bob Stone, 44 Eyewitness Sports.
Well, we have every reason to believe tonight that the best
have been duking it out to see which one would make the trip. And this afternoon, it was Tennessee that emerged as the Southeastern Little League champs.
Florida, 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 Florida. We're gonna win? Yeah. Who's gonna be? Florida. Who? Florida.
Are you the greatest?
Yes, sir.
Are you going to win it?
Yes, sir.
Oh!
Everything was on the line in this one. The Tennessee State champs, big, strong, and confident against Sarasota American, the Florida State champions. At stake, a trip to Williamsport, PA, and a berth in the Little League World Series.
They got a pretty tough ball club, but I think we'll be able to beat them. We got our spirits up. We should lift them even higher. We should win the game.
And through 4 2/3 innings, it looked like Florida's game. But in the bottom of the fifth, back-to-back home runs put Tennessee on top 2-1. And in the sixth, 11-year-old Rocky McElhaney came up with a big league catch, and Richie Conway struck out Florida's catcher to close the books and send the team that wasn't supposed to win to the Little League World Series.
We want East Coast to get out of our district. You know, nobody's ever even done anything down here from home, and we're just tickled to death.
I feel pretty happy. This is our goal to come this year, but we really weren't supposed to get into our district tournament, and we just like to thank my defense and stuff, and I did a fair job today, I think.
There were tears in the Florida dugout, the disappointment of having come so close.
We shouldn't be ashamed of ourselves because we won state and finals and regional, so we just should be proud of ourselves.
And for the boys from Tennessee, time for pictures and smiles and a trip to the Little League World Series.
Ah, yes.
Tennessee, talk about the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. On the first pitch from the Mexican pitcher, shortstop Richie Conway hit this home run to give Tennessee the lead. Later, Mexico tied it up with a wild pitch, so it was 1-1 when Mexico put men on first and second in the top of the sixth and final inning with nobody out. Then, Ernesto Carrasco came to the plate. It turned out to be the key play of the game. Carrasco hit this easy fly ball to right field. After the catch, both runners tagged up. The throw to Richie Conway, the home run kid, beat the runner for a double play, but Richie thought it was 3 out and spiked the ball while the runner dashed home from third with the winning run. So Richie Conway had ended up as both hero and GOAT for Tennessee. Mexicali won the game by 2-1.